Good morning. This is super silly, but I'm super excited. There's a lot of reading involved with this game, though. Oh, it says the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. That's not good. Well, we'll see how far we get. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I was having issues the other day, too. I haven't tried to play anything, like, since last week when I streamed, though, so... I mean, it looks fine to me. It's not buffering or anything, but... I suppose it could crash at any moment. Alright. Amanda says, Dad, wake up. Do I wake up? Pretend to be dead. Or say 5 more minutes. Oh, okay, so maybe it's just a PlayStation thing. I'm gonna go with 5 more minutes. You said that 5 minutes ago, and also 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Always use a coat of wax after a wash.
Build that dad.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. That's a little too thick. Definitely not thick enough. Oh, are these the only 2 body types? I guess we gotta go with that. Some of these are really weird. That's way too pale. We'll go with that. Wait, we need hair. Wait, what? Oh, body hair. I'm so confused. Yeah, we're gonna go with hair. Men should have body hair. So what are you doing today? Do you have to work? You know it. Ew, no. Oh. So does that mean you have to go have them inspected? I had to do that last month. Because here you have to do it in your birth month. I am not loving any of this hair. Ooh, purple. Whoops. Is there any chance of making this guy even relatively attractive? Do we have... Oh, well, facial hair is on there. We'll get to it. I don't know, we might have to do some tweaking. We'll just see how things go. I'm not loving any of these. Definitely not. I'll just stick with this one for now. Oh Lord. Oh, did I have the option to change the color of the eyes? I didn't even look. Ooh, I did. Oh, we're not there yet. Mouths, brows. Oh my. Well, here, we need to change the eyebrow color. There, that's better. Oh, wow, those are some bushy eyebrows. Alright, here we go, facial hair. Once again, let's change it so that it actually matches. Oh my gosh. Creepy stash facial hair. Oh, that's too much. I don't know, do you think? Do we want a beard? I don't really like the 5 o'clock shadow isn't like dark enough. But I don't want like full beard either. That porn stash action, you like that? Like what, this one? So crazy. I don't know if I can do it. Here, we'll go with the porn stash for now. We can always come back to it. Ooh, I can make myself look intelligent. I think we'll stick with no glasses. Piercings. You bet we're gonna have piercings. That looks dumb. He has a spot on his nose. Why would a man have a dermal above his eyebrow? Or like a Monroe piercing? I've never seen a man with a Monroe piercing. Clothing. Oh, this is just too much. Kind of like that one. Ew, no. We're gonna stick with the long hair. I think I gotta go with the goatee. Circle beard facial hair? What does that mean?
Name that dad.
Oh, now I gotta give him a name? Oh, Lord. What do you think? What's a good name? I knew you were gonna say that. Sorry, you have to listen to my swallowing noises. No. I didn't spell that right. You know what? Let's go with Fernando. I like that. Okay, last name. Only pick one, not 5. His name's Fernando. We might as well go all the way. We'll make it Spanish. Sadly, I don't think there are any Spanish daddies in this game. Definitely a missed opportunity. Okay. How would you pronounce that? I worked with a girl who, it was the same except it had an E on the end, and she pronounced it Calderon. But she was Italian.
Be that dad.
Dad tip number 30, always bring a war chest. Dad tip 23, take care of your health while you're still young. Oh, cauldron? Like a witch's cauldron? Alright, so we're back with Amanda. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler.
Huh?
What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. Ooh, okay. So we have a choice. The only way your father and I, or the only way your mother and I. I'm thinking since I'm a dad and I'm looking for a daddy, I should probably go with your father and I. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase.
Oh no.
Dad. Hey, sis. How are you? What are you still doing up? Or did you just get up? I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave.
Oh.
I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road.
Nah.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. Aw, you're gonna make me... make me embarrassed. Aww. Tell him I said hello. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who... Oh, yeah? What was that channel, What was the content? I'm curious. Alright, so our choices are tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, or pooped her pants during a sleepover. It's totally not. Alright, I'm gonna go with fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Ugh.
Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. This was the day we adopted you. Hey, RK, how are you? Alright, I'm gonna go with this was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot, but of course I was freaking out. And the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. Well, thank you. Guys make me embarrassed. Now we're just gotta get you streaming. Or you and RK together more so that the two of you can stream together. Do you guys have another visit planned? Why not you? Hey. See, that's why there's no camera, so you can't see like the 50 Shades of Red. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda.
Oh.
She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right.
Huh.
Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child.
Alright.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. That'd be a big move, though. But I mean, you can do it. Seems like everybody's out there in the Midwest or the West Coast. I think it's pretty much only me and Kayla on the East Coast. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break.
Huh.
You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what?
Huh?
So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features washer and dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, or multiple places to sleep. I'm gonna go with multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know.
Hmm?
I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? That sounds familiar. My son is learning how to drive right now. Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Huh.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase away any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey.
Eh?
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior.
Huh.
Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Eh?
But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. I wish I had that much energy in the morning. I'm so dead when I wake up. Although my morning is like mid-afternoon. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. I should be going to bed right now too. And if I know you, you should be too. I can drink coffee and go like immediately to sleep. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? I need some coffee ASAP. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out? Let's do it. Dad tip 81. It's better to be early than late. We walked down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner.
Yeah.
Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. This is 100% me. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're the jerk who left their mug?
Ugh.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda. We walk inside.
Oh.
Yeah, by the end of the week, I'm usually done with it. Saturdays are pretty much just a, sleep and do nothing day. Sleep and recover. Ooh, who's this? The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Hey.
Matt. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Oh.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Oh.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Oh.
So what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have Godspeed You black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah, chai Antwoord. I think I am too old for any of these, but I'm pretty sure they're music references, because I think I've heard of Tegan and Sarah before. Since we came for coffee, I'll go with black coffee.
Hey.
A classic. Ooh, did you see the hearts? Ooh, he's got tattoos. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You. Black Emperor is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and...
Hey.
I'm doing the thing again.
Hey.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Oh. I didn't know that. I would have assumed they were sisters, but that's okay too. I don't have a problem with that. Hang on a sec, I'll be right back. We are sisters. Oh, well, you know, hey, whatever. Hey. Hey. Ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. The BGM, you mean? Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one.
Huh.
Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Fernando. I love it.
Hey,
Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both.
hey.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey!
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh,
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt cat serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down.
Alright.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. We've got banana bread Kennedys, grateful banana bread, and right said banana bread. What do you guys think? I'm not sure what the first one is. The second one's a play on Grateful Dead, and the third one is Right Said Fred, of course. Go with the Grateful Banana Bread. Alright, here we go. What was that? Like the jam rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia?
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey, dude.
Yeah. Grateful Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby.
Hey.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See? Sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. Okay, this is one of the daddies that I'm interested in. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I should get back to unpacking. Let's get some fresh air, or I need a nap. Nap? Alright. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father is a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. Dad tipped 40. Oh, I didn't get to read it. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Fernando! Bro!
Hey.
I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro. Bro.
Oh.
Holy... Wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello. And hello, cute baby. Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Ah.
Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like one minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing? I mean Ashley. Ashley's her name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Oh. They're going by too fast. I don't get to read the dad tips. I thought by now there'd be more going on. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck, I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine. Really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting, or I'm going clubbing. What do you think, Poppy? Alright, I'm gonna go with the opposite of what I would actually do. You didn't miss anything, but tell me which I should pick. I'm secretly the mayor of this town, I've got to attend the union meeting, or I'm going clubbing. Great minds think alike. I would never go clubbing though. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to stay home and finish unpacking, go to bed, or go out and watch the game? I know, right? Never attended a town meeting in my entire life. Well, he said he was going out, so stay home and finish unpacking or go to bed don't make any sense. So, go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight.
Dad.
The game on TV at somewhere other than here.
Ah.
Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least.
Nah.
I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic?
Oh.
No. Making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right. Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. Just as I'm heading toward my room, the doorbell rings. Always carry a pocket knife. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do they know what time it is? I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? Oh. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi. I know it's kinda late, but I baked way too many cookies and I just can't have these in the house or I'll eat them all. Getting flustered. Handsome man with cookies. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi. I'm Fernando. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers. But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Right.
Amanda pokes her head out of her room and immediately hones in on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come... And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. I have 4 kids. Open mouth, insert foot. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mister, actually. And, no, not anymore. He died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. This is awkward. Joseph needs Netflix? Isn't that how he probably ended up with the 4 kids? No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry. Can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Oh.
Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. I dig the pink shirt, but I don't do blondes. And I'm not crazy about that, like, sweater wrapped around his shoulders.
Ugh.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Did he just wink? And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway. The Emmas helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. Sleep is important. Make sure you're getting enough. Dad tip 68. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned-out neon sign hangs above Tiny Dive Bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favored team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Oh.
Who is this? I'm not looking for lady, I'm looking for daddy. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, boy. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Fernando, by the way.
Ah.
Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows knows their way around balls. Wonder if Mary knows her way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk.
Ah.
Buy a gal a drink? Buy Mary a drink, or don't buy Mary a drink? I don't know, buying her a drink might give her the wrong idea, but at the same time, I don't want to piss anybody off. What do you think, Poppy, if you're still there? Did I lose you just when I was getting good? Alright, I'm going to avoid confrontation, and I'm going to buy Mary a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey.
So, what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of a game? What's the latest gossip around here? I'm gonna go with what's your deal? Me? I'm a ghost, Fernando. I haunt the hallowed halls of Jim and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from the sea.
Really?
No. Homegirl just loves a drink. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Yay! It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. That's alright. I don't expect you to be able to hang out all day. I know you've got stuff to do. You're probably gonna get the kids, like, up and off. Is everything okay, though? Probably won't stay on a whole lot longer. I should actually try to sleep for a few hours at some point. Alright. I'm glad everything's okay. So it's the hot guy from the coffee shop. This is one of the daddies that I'm most interested in. Right, it's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Someone got her finger stuck. I'm almost afraid to ask what that means. Depending on who the someone is. Enjoying the game. I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Fernando.
Hey.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah,
Hmm.
Robert chuckles.
Oh.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or a Kim that runs this place?
Oh.
No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
Hey.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things.
Hmm?
You like shots? I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. I'm gonna go with I love shots.
Hmm?
Thank God. Did you see the hearts? That must have been the right answer. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Ah.
Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough.
Oh.
Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Oh, I'm not interested in friends. I'm looking for a daddy. Okay, Fernando. This guy is out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket. Compliment his rugged good looks. Compliment his hand tattoo. Okay, you gotta help me. What would a guy want me to compliment? Okay, that's what I wanted to go with, but I didn't know if that would be too forward. Your face is good.
Oh.
Oh, more hearts. Wait, I think this is what flirting is. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool.
Hey.
Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems or trying to make friends. What do you think? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Trying to make friends? I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. Why does it want me to press R1? You seem pretty cool. The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating. Really?
Hey.
Robert downs the rest of his drink. Of course not. He gets up.
Hey.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Boys don't say that. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Huh, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Ah.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Oh.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop, and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Fernando. So are we doing this or what? Are we doing what? What?
Oh.
You know. Do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod. No, thank you. You knew what? No, thank you? Really? I'm surprised. I thought you'd say go for it. You're probably right, though. Ugh. But what if it makes him mad? I'd better call it a night. Catch you around?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Call someone if... That makes you mad. I want to read the dad tips. I didn't like get his number or anything. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? Ew. I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Do I go back to sleep or go to the gym with Craig? Go? Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically.
Oh.
Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? Oh my, okay. Which one? I like his eyebrow. This guy looks kind of Asian. Two. With your help, I am. I get the feeling this is going to be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Oh, I thought they were friends. Oh boy. Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Dude!
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we're on treadmills.
Nice.
Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Hey.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs? Using a medieval torture device, praying to some sort of pain god. This guy should be named Robert. He likes the gym. He's got the crazy hair and the eyebrow. Alright, I'm gonna go with using a medieval torture device. This doesn't seem like it'll make or break anything. There's a tiny man in there, right? And he did something that the court found unfavorable, and now that muscular dude is doling out justice in the form of pain.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
Nice.
Couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing?
Oh.
Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. Depends on what Jimmy Buffett song we're talking about. Three? You think so? I was gonna be conservative, but alright. I check out my hot bod. I spend most of my time in front of the mirror admiring my Adonis-like figure that I've worked so hard to sculpt. Yay! Good choice. I would have blown that one. By that, I mean lay horizontal and watch bad television.
Oh.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. No. I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Hey.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off of the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Hey.
So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water. But the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Nice.
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. Yes, Daddy D. We're playing a game about you. This is the Asian guy. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. Keep getting calls from San Diego. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright. Well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Bro.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. D, I met a hot guy at a bar and he invited me back to his house, and inside, and Poppy said no. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh God, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Yeah, really, I was surprised. I thought for sure he'd be like, hell yeah, go for it. But he was like, no thank you. I was excited too, he was hot. Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Managing debt is just part of being an adult. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Well, he's definitely not a daddy. Sigh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Sigh. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
How do I all of a sudden know his name? Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Oh. He's kind of interesting. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Fernando. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does a thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Sweet Manchego.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Are you at work, Dee? Or are you off today? Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please call me Hugo.
I don't know.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. Or she has a tendency to bottle things up. I think I'm gonna go with the obvious, we just moved. Well, we just moved recently. But it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. Oh, good. Okay. We're on the same page then.
Ah.
You were gonna say 3? See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo.
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye?
Ah.
Yes, did you see the hearts? He liked that. Little literary humor. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Yep. Yep. I'm a man. And he's a man. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on.
Oh.
Ew. Come on, Dee. Gotta have an open mind. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? Ew. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home, or let's go to the mall food court. I mean, the mall was the place to be when I was a kid, but maybe she'd be embarrassed to be out in public with her dad. The mall it is. Let's go to the food court in the mall. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me.
Huh.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh.
You would have cooked something at home? Well, we'll see if this backfires. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's, I don't think you get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Aw.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just... my friend. The girl doth protest too much. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Huh?
He's my friend, my bud. Okay, okay. Jeez. This is going well. Welp. Good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. To the mall, then. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. Gross. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. Oh, hey. What are you doing? I'm trying to find a daddy. And I found one, but Poppy wouldn't let me go home with him. I'm very disappointed. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All? All memes.
Aww.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all the youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it, and it isn't funny. A daddy. She's my daughter. It's me. I'm looking for daddy.
Aww.
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Yes.
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda.
Alright.
speech, speech, speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic movement that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Caldron? I don't know, you're gonna have to pronounce it for me. Had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Huh.
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Yes.
Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, check the clearance bin for hot deals. Bye, Dee. Have a good day at work. Calderon. Alright, since there are no men around, I don't think these are gonna have any, like, huge significance. I barely know any of these bands. Cannibal Bone Party doesn't seem like music I enjoy, but they must be really happy that a retail outlet is carrying their merchandise. I hope their parents are really proud of them. Look, this is very important to me. Oh, hello. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Dressage? Hi. I'm trying to find a daddy. I like Vampire Daddy, yeah. He's one of two. Yeah, Poppy wouldn't let me go home with the other one. Disappointed. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Gotta check clearance. Yeah, I thought about that one. Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh.
Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda flops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Damien's a nice name. What?
Fernando.
Yeah, my name's Fernando. Did you see that?
Yes, I
Yeah. Poppy helped me pick that out.
Fernando.
Yeah, he recommended Leonardo first, but
Really?
yeah. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Oh, I bought you something. No. I didn't think you wanted a dream daddy. Leon mentioned a game that you might be interested in. I have it on my search thing. It's got scantily clad anime girls in it. Did you know that Azure Lane is on the PS4?
Yeah, I did. It's called Azure Lane Crosswave, and I told you about it. It's also on Xbox.
Oh.
And I want to get it.
It's expensive. It's like $50.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Oh.
Done.
Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream.
Oh yeah, and also just because it has anime girls with huge tits and like no clothes, it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. That shows a very bad image of me, especially since you said it on stream.
Oh, whatever.
Even though I do love anime too.
A stream where I'm a gay man looking for a daddy. I
But
wouldn't
that's-
worry about it.
But that's more socially acceptable.
Okay. If you say so.
It is. It's more acceptable to be a gay man looking for his dream daddy.
What in the world?
What?
Ah.
This is art.
This is art?
There's no explanation.
The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep.
Sounds like a wonderful night.
Trust no one. That's not a dad tip, that's an X-Files tip. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You've never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? I'm gonna have to quit soon because my phone is dying. Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited, or we'll wait and see what the boys think. Although, I don't think this is an important decision.
Excited to beef up my grilling skill.
Yeah, that sounds like a dad thing to say. Find out.
That's a brilliant question to ask for this game. Who's your daddy?
I'ma go with, if there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties.
Oh, come on, they're good.
They are good. Yeah, those are bad, which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Yeah, not me. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Dan, Burbs. They're so loud. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I would never say that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook, if it doesn't involve a grill.
Wait, you freaking hypocrite. You said you're sick of the store-bought cookies, and now you're bringing along store-bought veggies? Come on. Store-bought veggie plate.
I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to two other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. Yeah, he does look like a rich dude. Not my type.
Why is it Joseph was like an Asian looking dude, like the born on this?
Oh, no, that's Craig.
Oh. You like him, don't you?
He's alright. He's like the guy next door. I want the rough and rugged guy from the bar.
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
Or Damien. Yep, you got it. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hi.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
What the hell is this family?
I've never understood people that named all their children, like, similar.
It's not even naming them similar, it's naming them him.
Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? No, his name's Joseph.
I forgot. I thought it was a Chris or something.
Mary, you slut. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
Looks like he ain't your dream.
No, I guess Joseph isn't my dream daddy. But, I mean, Mary was calling me sailor in the bar.
Oh. And she's a good Christian.
Aw, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Fernando, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to.
So you don't have to.
I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary. for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. The plot thickens.
Something else will thicken.
Not with Joseph.
No, with your vampire biker.
It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. More daddies?
Hey, Fernando.
Hey, Fernando, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over for a sec.
Jesus.
Oh my.
It's time for Big Bear.
A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey, Brian, this is Fernando. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there.
Oh.
Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip.
Hey.
I let out a small squeak after my hand bones had been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Oh lord, this guy's gonna break me.
Big Bear's here and he's gonna break you up.
Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac. Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller.
Who would have thought yours would be bigger?
That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up on me? Thick? Yeah, he thick. My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. It's leaner. Oh no. Smaller houses are safer. I'm happy there. Poppy's actually pretty good at this.
Yeah. What's he saying?
He hasn't yet.
I wonder if that's telling him. Finding his dreams. Poppy, are you hiding something?
No.
I don't even know if they can hear me.
Probably. I can usually hear you on stream. Right, it's leaner, smaller houses are safer, or I'm happy there.
Just explore the top ones.
Yeah.
Break your bones.
Yeah, and that would be rude. 2? Okay. If there were, say, a tornado, a small house is lower to the ground. A tornado? In Maple Bay?
Yeah, why not?
It never hurts to be prepared for tornadoes. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag. That's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Dad.
Come on, Dad, who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. They're gonna talk about weather.
Ugh.
Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Hello, Matt. Ah, there he is. Didn't I meet that guy at the bar?
So Leon says he can hear me.
Yes, I did. That guy who kept trying to one-up me. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Gotham Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Do I talk to Robert and Brian? Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig? Talk to Joseph and Damien? Or Burger Time? Rugged boy there. He better be there. Damien, maybe, not Joseph. And Robert, but not Brian. They should have grouped, like, Robert, Damien, and Craig together. Or even either of the other two, Matt or Hugo. They're okay. What should I do? Who should I talk to? No, you say yes. You gotta hold out a bit before you give out the goods. I don't know. Rob was here. And then, oh well, I guess me. Well, I'm one. Leon's one. So it might be Rob. It might be somebody else. Nope, he doesn't have to work today. Yes, Robert's rugged boy from the bar. The one that you wouldn't let me go home with. No, Robert's the guy from the bar. No, yeah. No. Oh, now I say yes? Oh, okay. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. He said now you say yes. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Fernando, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Fernando, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
Hey.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Oh.
He's hot. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have... Wait. What happened the last time?
Hey.
Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build them tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks an ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. He doesn't look like a military type. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Oh.
Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might what? I'm not saying that. I'm prepared to do anything to survive.
Egg.
That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys And Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Why do guys always like war?
Because it's fun.
Ugh. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Gotta meet some of the other fellas. No!
Talk to all of them.
Dang it.
Don't you want to talk to your vampire daddy?
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll talk to him and then... Oh my gosh, my ear. This headset is awful. I'm going to. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Gotham Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Oh.
It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. I love them. Fernando.
It's like Damien's
Yeah. I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh. But you can. Do you want to? I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes. My daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
My.
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth?
Exactly what it does.
That's awesome. Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though.
Look at Nathan's face. What the hell?
I love his vest and his hair.
Hmm.
Oh, pity.
Hmm.
Are you enjoying the party so far? I'm that door.
You need to get string.
I need to fix the door.
Good luck.
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth?
Oh, he's in love with it.
I love The Lost Boys.
Oh.
That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service.
Is that seriously his last name? Holy shit.
Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady?
Vampire Lord Extraordinaire.
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey. Won't you come play with us?
That's like shit from a horror movie.
Yeah, like The Shining. Look at their eyes. Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. Don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Aren't you a good mom?
She's just awesome. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I've squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Not the only rodeo she's been on.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Oh, Jesus.
Dad, can we go now?
That's Vampire Lord Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
He's the kid from the school.
I like where this is going.
Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Fernando yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as blood lappers.
I'm surprised that's not him.
Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Ooh, maybe he was in the Navy. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep. I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink.
Oh yeah, you can see it on his left hand.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that before. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? He's a youth pastor.
Neither of them know.
You don't know what... I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight.
Well, maybe he does know.
Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Ugh. I have no idea how long I've been doing this, but my phone is gonna die.
Plug it in. Plus, even as
I
like a safe lock.
have to go all the way to my bedroom to get the charger. No. No, it's probably been like 2 or 3 hours at least. It's like... Yeah, it's past 10:30. I need to go to bed. Oh yeah! Wait, the thing that I got you? Okay. I don't... Wait. How do I go to that little folder?
Do these control?
Nope.
And those control?
What?
Does it do this? No. Maybe this? There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's save option.
Alright.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it and get ready for bed. I'll have to find myself a daddy another time.
Bobby Leon saying what is best for you.
Yeah,
Listen to your Papa.
that's why he's Puppy, he knows. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out. Have a good day, whatever you end up doing. Maybe I'll see you later if you stream. Rob, I don't know if you're still here or not. But I'll probably text you later. Alright, boys. Have a good day.